Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's Immigrate with Alesseich. I'm so excited for today. I'm so excited for what we're going to be sharing today. Um, I come bearing some good news. Okay, today we're going to be talking about caregiver jobs in Canada with visa sponsorship. Okay, so visa sponsorship meaning that the employer is willing to sponsor the employee through their work permit application. Okay, so usually these employers have a document called LMIA. This document allows them to be able to employ foreign workers from overseas into Canada to work for them. Okay, so any employer who has an LMIA has the right to employ a foreign worker from overseas into Canada to work for them. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about caregiver jobs with visa sponsorship. So, employers who are looking for caregivers that they can sponsor from overseas to come into Canada to work for them. Okay, now these caregiver jobs require some form of education, at least at the secondary level, and then it also requires some form of work experience. And it kind of makes sense when they require some kind of work experience because now you're going to be dealing with children, so at some point, and sometimes you're going to be dealing with um, elderly people. Okay, so you need some form of experience in dealing with children, some form of experience in dealing with the elderly. Some of these elderly people are well, but they are finding it difficult going about their daily activities. So this is where you come in, assisting them. Okay, so it makes sense if they require people that have some form of experience. So if you have experience working with children wherever you are in whatever country, maybe you work in an orphanage, or maybe you work in a hospital where there are a lot of old people. You guys take care of old people in those hospitals. That's good experience enough, to be able to apply for these jobs. You just need to detail out all your job duties on your CV. Make sure it's properly outlined on your CV, and then look for these jobs, get these jobs, apply to them, send your CVs to them through the emails that they have provided, and then wait for their response. So today I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get these jobs, show you how to apply for these jobs, show you how to recognize these companies that have LMIAs and that are ready to employ foreign workers from overseas like right away. Okay, without wasting too much time, let's just get to it. All right, so here we're on Canada's #1 job site, Government of Canada Job Bank. So it's www.jobbank.gc.ca. Okay, I'll put the link in the description so that you can just click on that link and it will bring you right to this page. All right. So when you get to this page, what you need to do next is go to advanced because we're looking for caregiver jobs, right? So we need to streamline down to caregiver jobs. So here in this job title section, you just type in caregiver and just click on anywhere on the screen. It's going to bring up all these tabs here. So we have caregiver, we have child care provider, private home, family caregiver, living caregiver, child care living caregiver seniors, and babysitting caregiver. So this is just the beginning, right? We're going to have to scroll down and then tick on some more boxes. So next we're going to go to English. If you speak French, you can go ahead and take French as well so that it can give you probably jobs in Quebec or something. Next, you click on full time because we're looking for full time jobs, right? Usually, for foreign workers coming into Canada, they should have full-time, employment, full-time job offers. All right. And then next we click on verified jobs. We're only looking for verified jobs. And then next we'll go on to permanent. So it's full-time, permanent, verified jobs. And then we go on to secondary school and job specific training. So we're looking for jobs, caregiver jobs, where they require you to have secondary education or some form of work experience. Okay. So we can also click on no education. It doesn't hurt if we click on that. And then number of years of experience. We're going to click no experience. We're going to click less than 1 year experience, and then we're going to click. So let's just leave it at these two. No experience, less than 1 year experience. So between 0 and 12 months experience. And then we're going to click on temporary foreign workers, because that's where we fall under. And then next we're going to click on Canadians and international candidates. So that's the box for foreign workers as well. And then we're going to scroll back up to the top, and we have only 31 results. Okay, we'll click on that, and this just spits out all the jobs, 31 jobs that are available in Canada right now for caregivers. Okay, so we're going to go through a few of them. We're looking for caregiver jobs where the companies already have LMIA. They're ready to employ like right away. Okay, so let's take a look at this first one. Okay, this is a family caregiver job. The location is at Mississauga, Ontario. I'm just gonna make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, okay. So Mississauga, Ontario, it's paying $18 an hour for 30 hours a week. It's full-time and it's permanent, starting as soon as possible, and it's verified. Okay, so when you apply for these jobs, usually make sure that you include the job bank number. It makes it easier for the employer to be able to figure out, where you found the advert. Sometimes they advertise on different platforms. Okay, but if you specify this job bank number, they know you got the job, you saw the advert on job bank. It'll be easier for them to attend to you that way. Right, so next we come to this icon here, this green icon here. This green icon here tells you that this employer has got LMIA, has been approved for LMIA, has received their LMIA, they are ready to employ right away. Okay, this employer, right there, this employer has an approved Labor Market Impact Assessment, LMIA, to hire a foreign worker to fill labor or skills shortages on a temporary basis. Canadians and permanent residents are able and encouraged to apply as well. Okay, so this is a permanent job. This company has LMIA and they can apply, they can employ a foreign worker from overseas like today. If they get someone that fits their bill, someone who ticks all the boxes for them, someone who qualifies for the job, they can start running the application for you like right away. Okay, so you need to look out for this green label. If you see this green label, that means the employer has LMIA and can employ you right away. Okay, so we'll go to the overview. Right, the language is English, education is secondary school graduation certificate. So they need you to have gone through secondary education and graduated from it as well. They need you to have 7 months or less, 7 months to less than a year's worth of experience. No smoking on site. They need you to work in the employer's home. Okay, so you're going to be working in the employer's home, not in a care home or in a hospital. It's going to be at the client's home. All right. So your responsibilities would be to administer medications, assist clients with bathing and other aspects of personal hygiene, assist in regular exercise, assume full responsibility of household, feed or assist in feeding, do some laundry, do some light housekeeping and cleaning duties, provide companionship, provide personal care, and then prepare some meals as well. So the target audience is person with Alzheimer's disease. So the person you're going to be taking care of is someone who's got Alzheimer's disease. This person is elderly, and then the female as well. Okay. So additionally, they'll be requiring some form of reference, probably from where you've worked before. And then transportation and travel information. Your travel expenses are going to be taken care of by the employer. It says it right here. Travel expenses paid by the employer. And then your work conditions and physical capabilities, right? They're going to be repetitive tasks. So these are going to be tasks that you do, same tasks you're going to be doing every single day. If you go back up here, you see bathing, personal hygiene, regular exercise, feeding, doing laundry. These are, daily routine tasks that you have to accomplish on a daily basis. Okay. And then your personnel suitability, you need to be someone who is punctual, someone that is dependable, somebody that's got initiative, and someone that's reliable as well. Okay. So who can apply for this job? Canadian citizens, permanent residents, or temporary residents of Canada, and other candidates with or without a Canadian work permit. So this is where the foreign worker falls under. Candidates with or without a valid Canadian work permit. Okay. So even if you're outside of Canada, you qualify to apply for this job, as long as you have some of the requirements on this that has been listed out here. As long as you fit the bill, send in your CV, and then you wait for the response. So if you click on this green button here, it's going to reveal the email that you're going to send your CV to. So you send your CV to this email, they'll receive it, and then consider your CV and see if you qualify for the job. If you do qualify for the job, they'll get in contact with you straight away, and then progress further with you. This job is advertised until the 8th of March. Okay, so we'll still have about 3 more weeks to go. So you don't have to sleep on this one. Go right away, apply to this job, this caregiver job. It's available at the moment. They are ready to start you as soon as possible. So there is nothing stopping you from throwing your CV in for this vacancy. Okay, we're going to look at another one as well. This one is a child care provider job at a private home. The location is Etobicoke in Ontario. It's going to be paying $17.50 for 40 hours. It's a permanent employment, and it's full-time as well. It's starting as soon as possible. It's verified, and this is the job bank number. Make sure to include the job bank number when you send in your CV. This employer also has LMIA right now, and they're willing and they're ready to employ right away. This green symbol here shows that they have LMIA and they are ready to employ right away. Okay, these are the things you need to look out for when you look for jobs on Job Bank. Languages is English. Education, some form of education, obviously. Secondary education, and you must have graduated as well. These guys are willing to train. Even if you don't have the complete experience that you're looking for, they're willing to train you, right? As long as you have some form of experience, even if it's not up to what they want, they can train you and get you up to the standard that they expect you to be. All right. So at the work site, there should be no smoking, because obviously this is because it's going to be at the employer's home. This is at the employer's residence, so they will not be entertaining any smoking. So here it says optional accommodation available at no charge on a live-in basis. So it's trying to say here that if you choose to live with the client, there just might be an opportunity for accommodation for you. At the same time, it says this is not a condition of employment, so they're not going to be employing you promising that they have accommodation for you. Okay, it's not a promise that there is accommodation for you, but there just might be some form of accommodation for you. Okay. The job is at the employer's home, okay, at the client's home, and these are your responsibilities. Assume full responsibility for household in the absence of parents, because you're going to be looking after kids. Okay, shop for food and household supplies, travel with the family on trips, and assist with child supervision and housekeeping duties. Maintain safe and healthy environment in the home. Organize activities such as games and outings for children. Prepare and serve nutritious meals. Supervise and care for the children. Tend to emotional well-being of children and help them with their homework. Okay, these are your duties, because we're looking after kids. And then they're looking for someone who is client-focused, someone who has interpersonal skills, someone who has excellent oral communication. So you need to be able to communicate effectively. Someone who has excellent written communication as well. So you need to be able to write properly. You need to be able to speak properly as well. Someone who is flexible, who's got good initiative, who's got good judgment, someone who's organized, reliable, and a team player. Okay. So, who is this job for? Who can apply for this job? So, Canadians and permanent residents can, temporary residents in Canada can, as well as those who are outside of Canada. So, if you're outside of Canada, you're a foreign worker and you qualify to apply for this job. It says it right here. Okay. So if you click on this green button, right, it'll reveal to you the email address of the company that's recruiting, okay, and also any other additional requirements. Okay, here it says include this reference number in your application, so you need to make sure you include this reference number when you send in your CV. When you apply for this job, make sure you include this reference number. Okay. How to apply instructions. Here is what you must include in your application. Job reference number, which is this reference number here. Make sure you include this reference number, because that is how they know the particular job that you are applying for. Probably they have more than one caregiver vacancy, sorry. So this reference number helps them realize that this is the particular job that you are applying for. Okay. all their other vacancies will have different reference numbers as well. Okay, so it just helps them identify which job exactly you've applied for. Now this job is advertised until the 11th of March 2023, so you still have about 3 weeks to go. So there is no reason why you shouldn't jump on this right away. Okay, get your CV prepared, apply to the job. Okay, send your CVs to them as soon as possible. The earlier the better, so they can consider your application, and then if you qualify, they're gonna get in touch with you, and you guys can progress from there. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about one more today. There's 30 of them today, but I'm just for time's sake, I'm gonna talk about just 3 of them. So what you need to do is follow the link that I'm going to put in the description, click on it, go through the steps that I just showed you about streamlining your search to just caregiver jobs. Okay, get to the caregiver jobs and start applying, start throwing in your CVs to these jobs. Okay, the more jobs you apply to, the better chance you have of landing at least an interview. Okay, throw in your CV to as many jobs as possible, and then hopefully, you get one of the employers get in touch with you for an interview. So this is a caregiver job, child caregiver in a private home. This is in Toronto, Ontario. It's paying $17.25 for 40 hours. It's a permanent full-time employment, and it starts as soon as possible as well. It's verified. This is a job bank number. Make sure to include the job bank number. We have the green seal here showing that this company has LMIA like right now, and they can employ right away. Okay, the language is English. Level of education is just secondary education or some form of work experience that is relevant to caregiving. Okay, they're looking for someone with experience of between 1 month to less than 7 months. So about 6 months worth of experience. That's what they're looking for. Okay, and this job is going to be at the employer's home, at the client's residence. Okay, and your responsibilities are as follows. Assume full responsibility for household in the absence of parents. Perform light housekeeping and cleaning duties. Shop for food and household supplies. Wash, iron, press clothing and household linens. Instruct children in personal hygiene and social development. Maintain a safe and healthy environment in the home. Organize activities such as games and outings for children. Prepare and serve nutritious meals. Supervise and care for children. And tend to emotional well-being of the children. They need someone who is focused, who is flexible, who has initiative, who has good judgment, who is well organized and can be reliable. Okay, and if you're outside of Canada, you can apply for this job as well. You click on this big green button and it will show you the email address that you can send your CV to, and also if there is any other relevant information that you need to know, that you need to include in your application, it's going to show up here. So in this case, it's just the email. Okay, so you get your CV ready, get your cover letter ready, forward it to this email, and then wait for their response. This job is advertised to the 1st of March, so you don't have too much time to waste. It's just roughly about 2 weeks before this advertisement runs out. So you need to make haste, apply to the job, send your CV to as many jobs as possible. Let's take a look. Look at this. 31 jobs. right? We just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling all the way to the bottom. It's almost endless. You can apply to all 31 jobs and hopefully one of them get in touch with you. Okay, you click on show more, it's just going to open up more and more and more and more jobs. All right, so I'm going to stop here for now because I don't want this video to get too long. Once again, I'm just going to encourage you to make haste, send in your CVs to these jobs that are available right now. If you're really serious about relocating to Canada, make sure you send in your CVs to those jobs. If you have some form of work experience as a caregiver, either looking after kids or looking after, elderly ones, send your CV, detail your duties in your CV, make sure it's well spelled out, and then send your CV to those jobs and wait for their response. The more jobs that you apply to, the better your chances of getting at least an opportunity for an interview. Okay, so I'm going to stop here for today. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate you guys. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that every time I drop videos like this, you'll be the first to get notified of the videos. Okay, so you don't miss a thing. And also make sure you like this video and then put your comments down in the comment section. I want to hear what you guys think about the video. If there's any other information you guys would like for me to put up in a video, let me know in the comment section, and I'll just do justice to that. And also, when you like and you put down your comments and you share the video, that just tells YouTube that this video is really important, and the message in the video is going to help a lot of people out there. So go ahead, share the video, like the video, put your comments down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know if you have any ideas of videos that you'd like me to put up, and I'll just go ahead, do the research and put up the videos for you guys. Okay, remember, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, click on the notification bell so you're the first to know every single time I drop a video. Thank you once again for tuning into the channel. It's Immigrate with Alesseich. I hope to speak to you guys sometime soon on the next video. Thank you and bye-bye.